Welcome to the San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV. Today, I have the honor to be right here with Mr. Adam Rocha. How are you today, Adam?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Senor, tell me a little bit about the excitement that is happening this week in the heart of San Antonio.
Yeah, we're blessed to be at the Tobin Center, the heart of culture in San Antonio, right on the Riverwalk. So we're celebrating 29 years of cinema in San Antonio. It's the hidden jewel of San Antonio. So we celebrate movies. This year we have about 248 films all over the globe. Like there was a kid here earlier, a young man, 29 or whatever, from Brazil. They flew in from Brazil to be a part of the festival, and so excited about that. So it's about a passion of cinema. And that's what we're doing. We're at 3 locations. We have 5 screens, 3 here at the Tobin Center, and then 1 across the street at the Radius Center. And then also we have 2 Hollywood premieres from, it's at the Palladium on the north side of town. And so we're so excited to have you here, and also all the filmmakers. Oh my God.
How does it feel to make dreams a reality for hundreds and hundreds of people that have been following you, that are part of your organization? How do you feel today making their dreams a reality?
When you phrase it like that, you're kind of making me tear up a little bit on the inside. Like, I feel like I love the passion that the filmmakers go through. I mean, to make a movie, it's difficult. It's very challenging. Then to finish it is really hard to do. And then, if it's good, you can finish a movie, don't mean it's good. So what we do is we kind of weed out the almost films, you know what I mean? And then so if we're screening the films, it means it's good. And so they get the stamp of approval. I mean, like we're kind of like Sundance in San Antonio or South by Southwest in San Antonio. It's the same concept. But it's homegrown, it's San Antonio, and so we're we're a nonprofit organization. We're a small outfit, a boutique film festival, if you will. But we're run with, honestly, volunteers, retired teachers and teachers, and educators, and students, high school students, college students. We have a team of about 20 interns that are running the festival. You know, so I'm a delegator. That's what I've become over the years. To answer your question, what is it to make the dreams come true? It's living through the kids. I mean, you see those 2 kids back there? They're being real, they're being authentic, they're being future leaders. So that's more important to me, is creating leadership amongst young people, right? And I tell the filmmakers, look, it's not this guy, I'm the face of this. Make sure you appreciate the kids doing it. Because if you go on that screen right now, that's a packed house, it's sold out right now, right? The Fike Theater, the kids are running it. There's a high school kid, 11th grader, and a junior at LSU. Okay, so like, I'll give them the Ferrari. Go learn how to drive a car. You know what I mean? So
yes.
I enjoy doing that. I have the trust with the kids, and I trust them. So I mean, to answer your question, I love it. I'm living the dream. I mean, it's hard work. It's a lot of pressure, but I think every business company or organization runs top down. If you don't go squirrely or lose your mind or get nervous or tense or stressed out, everybody else is cool.
That is absolutely correct. One thing that Adam Rocha and myself have in common is that we believe in the generations to come.
Absolutely.
We believe in our youth. We believe in our children. We believe in leaving a trademark, in us being the teachers and leading by example. And that's one thing that we have in common. I had the honor and the opportunity to meet husband and wife and spend a few moments to get to know them and get to know them deep in their hearts. And your wife was definitely a huge supporter. Beautiful.
From the beginning.
I mean, she has literally, you could see love in her eyes.
Oh, yeah.
You could see passion,
it's passion
in her eyes. You could see the commitment, the drive, everything that we all need as a couple, like a husband and wife. Absolutely. Tell me a little bit about your wife.
Well, she's the brains of the outfit. And like I'll think of things, and she's like, no, you better dial that back, or you better do this, or you better do that. You know, we were talking earlier off camera, and like I was just kind of a young person, and she's like, you know what? You need to get your degree, or you need to do this, or why don't you think about doing this instead? So she's helped me along the career. It's not just this guy being successful. It's a team, as you just said.
I always say, behind a successful entrepreneur, there's a beautiful, successful wife behind.
Thank you.
A beautiful woman to drive. And your wife is absolutely that beautiful woman that has stood by you, that is by you, beside you, that believes in your dream. Mr. Rocha, for how many years have you been married?
For 29 years.
29 years. Yeah. All right. So this is your 29th
Absolutely correct.
festival.
Yes, yes.
My goodness. So
Yes.
your wife has been a part of your life
From the beginning.
Yes,
ma'am.
of the initiation of the San Antonio Film Festival.
We met on the 92 bus.
On the 92
Yeah.
bus right here
Downtown.
in San Antonio.
We're celebrating our 30th anniversary next year. All right. So you don't just become successful overnight, or, you know, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results is just called insanity, right? But so we've reached out to big, huge film festivals. I think I mentioned earlier, we've been to the Guadalajara Film Festival, the Monroe Film Festival, Mexico. And so we're friends with those guys. They showed us how to do it the big way. And then we also teamed up with the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. And that festival happens right before the Oscars happen. So about 97% of the nominees attend that festival. So we were there in 2019, so we got to see how they do it. And can I just share with you our
Absolutely.
future plans?
Yes.
Okay, we have Houston Street. There are several theaters there. We have the Tobin, right? We have the Radius, the Children's Magic Theater. We have the Charlene McCombs. We also have the Majestic, and we have the Alameda Theater. My goal or dream would to be have a gold carpet through the entire street. So block it off and have food vendors, because a big part of what we do also is a food event. It's
Yes.
a food film festival.
Yes.
You know, one of our sponsors is, where are they at? Oh my goodness. I'm the worst. The City of Gastronomy.
Okay.
And so, you know, we're part of the UNESCO city where we're designated as a food culture city. And so what that means is that we're screening food films.
Oh, wow.
And so I want to have like food booths and things happen all along Houston Street. And can I just tell you, I went to UT Austin, and like, if this was in Austin, this would be an international event. But it's not yet. And so when we get that street blocked out, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Well, you could consider that a dream come true and a done deal. And let me tell you why. Because you are driven, you're persistent, you're a believer, and with the feedback of everything that we have gotten here today in the past 2 days, because today is only the second day.
That's right.
It has been incredible. And the
Thank you.
people that you have flying in, all the actors, producers, all the people that are flying in from Los Angeles are coming here for the rest of the week. You know, that tells us that you've been doing your work. You've been knocking doors. You've been doing your work
Thank you.
and bringing everyone here to be the voice of what you're trying to accomplish.
Thank you. We got a kid flying in from Japan on Thursday for her screening on Saturday.
Beautiful.
I'm
wow.
excited about that.
That's exciting. That's a dream come true.
That kid.
That's a dream come true.
Can you imagine as a kid?
Yes.
I don't remember what I did in high school, but it wasn't going overseas to screen my movie.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's absolutely wonderful. Well, congratulations with everything
Thank
that
you.
you are doing. Thank you so much for allowing San Antonio Monthly Magazine to be the voice of the community, because
Absolutely.
San Antonio Monthly Magazine has been established for over 20 years. And thank you to the CEO and founder, DM Rodriguez, that has always been very persistent with the community, that believes on everyone that supports the community of San Antonio. And look where you have put us today.
I'm excited.
You are the CEO, founder of the SA Film Festival right here in the heart of San Antonio, and we could not be more than delighted and proud to say San Antonio is a beautiful hometown. What do you think?
I love San Antonio. Are you kidding me?
We love San Antonio.
Nowhere else but San Antonio. That was a logo like long time ago in the 70s, man. I remember the T-shirts that used to say nowhere else but San Antonio. I completely believe that.
People, we want to thank everyone that has made this possible, and thank you for all your support. Thank you, Mr. Rocha.
Appreciate it.
How are you today?
Doing well, thank you. How are you? Thanks for having us.
All right, so I want you to tell me a little bit about who are you representing today.
Well, my name is Patty Corres. I play the victim in the movie, and representing in general, I feel like women all around the world.
What part do you play in this movie?
I play the victim in the movie.
You are the victim.
That's right.
That's wonderful. What is it that you learned during the process of making this movie?
Gosh, I think I was really originally very honored and very privileged to be approached with a script that is really just a narrative for women all around the world to tell their story. And what I learned from it is just the different ways that we can actually support each other as women, just as Latinos, so many different ways in the filmmaking industry. So,
in many, many ways. And of course, my co-host with me, Jacqueline Rios, CEO and owner of Jules Dance Studio. How are you today, Jacqueline?
I'm good. How are you, Lorena?
Fabulous, my love. You look beautiful
Thank
as always.
you. I'm so excited to be here. This is such a big opportunity for a lot of local artists here in San Antonio and filmmakers. So it's always a pleasure to be a part of the film festival. And we are so excited to be here with an amazing director, Robert Cantu. We would like to talk to him a little bit about his film and why he's super excited about this one. He has done many films here in San Antonio and in Los Angeles, but he told me yesterday he was super excited about this new film. Can you tell us why you're excited?
Well, it's a movie. It's a noir film, and it's about women speaking out, standing up for themselves, not being intimidated. And it was written by my wife, and I felt she gave me a script that was a film noir that I can turn it into a film noir film where it's a detective and the suspect are like kind of butting heads about the statement. And, it's really, I just wanted to make a film where we can see for once two women, just battling it out in a statement and conversation where, becomes very confrontational.
So can you tell us a little bit why you went into film?
Oh, I can. I mean, it's a great art. That's why you get to express your feelings. You get to, I'm at peace making films. No matter the struggle and the conflicts you have with it, that's part of the excitement. If you don't like it, then that's not your thing. But I love the whole process of filmmaking, even the ones I hate, and that's part of it. It's like a marriage. You love your spouse, you love your wife, and sometimes you don't. You're angry at them. At the same time, same with filmmaking. You have a battle making films. It is a battle. It's an accomplishment. It's also a privilege to make movies.
The beauty about the film industry is what is behind it. And the most interesting part of it is the writers. The writers that put it together, because when they write, they're creating a story. A story, they bring it to life. And when they bring it to life, the performance are the ones like you just finished saying. You did not know so many things that happened during the film, during the action that how it took place. And the beauty about it is the movie industry, it is a very informative and a very good way to be educated and know what happens around the world. With so many things that have happened worldwide, thank you so much for all your support and everything that you have done. Now,
with our director and writer of the No Promised Land, can you tell us a little bit about your film?
Oh, it's a drama film shot locally here in San Antonio, and the outlying areas all over the place. It was a small budget, small crew, and it's a drama about a single mother with a young 3-year-old sort of on the run from the law after committing a crime of passion, I guess, sort of, and a lot of stakes in her story.
Sounds interesting. And it's filming right now, right? It's premiering right now tonight?
It's screening as we speak.
What inspired you to write that film?
Oh, well, I honestly, it was just the idea of a mother. I just had an idea. I drive a lot in Texas for work, and driving, I thought about what would happen if a mother, like a single mother and a 3-year-old child, were sort of carjacked someone, actually, and to flip it on its head. And that's not the type of person you would traditionally think of doing something like that, but she does it for the right reasons, and she does it out of desperation from her condition. And then I casted this superstar, Destiny, and honestly, like, the character was like somewhat fleshed out, and then Destiny, who could probably add to that, but she brought like a ton of nuance to it and helped develop the character and the story a lot from there.
Yeah, it's basically a Native American Hispanic mom that lives on a res who's struggling to make ends meet. She fell in love with a guy who she finds out is married and has a son with him, and she's just trying to get him to take care of him and see him, and he just owns them both, and she doesn't want nothing to do with them. So she is struggling, she loses her job, and she's just trying to survive, so the only way is to sacrifice herself for her son.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We are right here with Elmo Ramos. Elmo Ramos is one of the gentlemen that supports everything that has to do with San Antonio. How do you feel today?
I feel amazing. I feel amazing, especially now that the pandemic's over. All of my friends are back in film. They're working again. They're producing, they're directing, writing film, acting. So I feel amazing. I think it's great.
Well, what do you think so far about everything that's going on right here at the Tobin Center at the San Antonio Festival?
It's the 29th anniversary, and every year seems to get better and better and better. Of course, during the pandemic, of course, nothing was going on. But now, at the 29th year, everything's looking upward. Adam Rocha is doing a great job. All of his colleagues that are working with him are doing a great job. So I think San Antonio should be very proud that we have the San Antonio Film Society going so well here in San Antonio.
Jacqueline, I know that he's your best friend, and I know you got questions for him.
We actually worked on a film project together.
We did. Elmo and I go way back. We've done music videos together and other films. So what are you excited to see here the most at the film festival? I know some of your friends are here.
Yeah, well, actually, I saw a great one last night, and then I'll see one on Friday with Velocity Girl. A friend of mine is producing and directing as well.
Well, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for always supporting the community, and thank you for always believing in all your friends in the film industry, and also on the singing, and also on the acting. You're just in anything, Elmo.
Thank you very much, Lorena. It's always great to see you.
Yes, thank you. There's not one event that I go in San Antonio that I don't run into Elmo, okay?
That is true.
Yeah, that is true.
I agree. That happens with me often. I agree.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Elmo. And we are right here with actor Andres Cortez. How are you today, senor?
Doing very well, thank you.
All right, so tell us, how do you feel about everything that is taking place right here at the Tobin Center?
Well, I'm very excited about it, seeing that Mr. Rocha is featuring so many San Antonio producers and actors. I think there's a lot of talent here, and it's great that he gave us this showcase and venue to show their work.
Jacqueline?
So can you tell us a little bit about what you've done as far as acting?
Well, what I did is I was acting when I was younger. Then I was in the fire department for almost 30 years. Had to choose between supporting my family and acting, but then I got back into it after I retired, and worked with some local directors, producers. Did Eyes of the Roman with C.J. Goodwin, and then some people in Austin. Ryan Resnick, we had a short film, Attack of the Sea Titan, which was very nice, and I've also done some work in Europe, and then on both coasts, Boston, and I just got done out in Los Angeles. So.
Wow, very well traveled, it sounds like. So do you have anything upcoming that you can tell us about?
Actually, I do. Lorena knows about it as well. Called Zambakini by Silent Studios in the UK. Director Jason Wright, and I'm going to be filming part of it in the UK, and then the most exciting part is we are going to Malaga, Spain, to do some beach scenes and a yacht scene, and hoping that we can have Bonita Productions there with us.
Yes, Lorena did tell me about that. Sounds exciting.
Now it's Bonita Productions Internacional.
Bonita Productions International is ready to put on the bikini and be out there at the yachts. What do you think, Jacqueline? Are you ready for that?
Yeah, you don't have to pay me. I'll just go.
Jacqueline, this is going to be his number 27 film.
Oh my gosh.
That Mr. Cortez is participating in. And last question for you, Mr. Cortez. So I know that you've seen some of the movies have already taken place right here at the Tobin Center. What is your feedback, you as an actor, being behind the scenes and then of course in front of the scenes? What is your feedback of some of these movies that you've seen?
They were wonderful. I mean, the cinematography, the editing, which a lot of it comes down to the editing, and of course the acting. And it's good, you know, it's nice to see people you know and that you work with. And it's nice sometimes just to sit back and watch someone else in a film and appreciate what they do.
And we will see you in Spain to film Zam Bikini. Thank you, señor.
That's right. Vale. We'll see you in Malaga.
Right here with Stephen Allen Gutierrez. All right, so tell me a little bit about your film.
So American Teen is a coming-of-age movie about this girl named Natalie. She's a new girl in school, and she goes there, she's trying to fit in, and she falls in love with one of the most popular guys in school, and then that guy's ex-girlfriend is really jealous and tries to ruin that relationship. And along the way, she just like learns about life and how to overcome like all these struggles.
How is it that you were inspired to film this movie black and white?
Well, Aaron and I talked. So Aaron directed it and wrote it, and it's a film he wrote a couple of years back that we've always talked about wanting to do. And after we shot it, was like we both talked and we're like, hey, I color all the movies. So we talked about it, it's like this would look really good in black and white. So we decided to do a black and white version of it, and then premiered here at the San Antonio Film Festival.
How long did it take for y'all to film?
Steve, what did you do?
It took about 12 days, and one of the things I do want to say is this is also the last film that was shot at the Pig Stand, which just recently closed down. And we've shot multiple films at the Pig Stand, from Teenage Girl Valerie's Holiday, First Wheel, Skip Day, Velocity Girl, Grow Up, Teenage Vampire. So a lot of this movie takes place at the Pig Stand, so this is a huge thank you to the Pig Stand also. And we actually dedicate the movie to the Pig Stand.
Yeah, and it was a 12-day shoot or 13-day shoot.
13.
Yeah, something like that. We usually organize stuff so it gets shot well, in a really fast fashion, because I come from the assistant director world, so it's like everything has to be managed by locations, and so we shoot as fast as we can to get these movies done, because everybody's on a schedule, everybody's in college, people are going on vacation, all this different stuff, or you bring in a celebrity and it's like they can only show up for a few days and they have things going on. So I'm always about schedule and trying to managing it like that. I like the movie Pretty in Pink. I'm a big John Hughes fan, so like a lot of my films are I like to have simple ideas based on the people and what they really do in life, and kind of expose that to the world. And that's kind of what John Hughes did with Ferris Bueller's Day Off and all those other movies.
That's the beauty I like about the film industry. You know, that you guys create, you guys write, you guys put it together. At the end of the day, you put your effort, your passion, everything into it, and then you go in for a battle. Let's see who picks it up. And I think that's the biggest challenge. And I always say, you know what? Your biggest challenge in your life is yourself. And I've got to say, I am so proud of both of you for everything that you have done, because I've seen your movies. I've seen how passionate you are about it, and I know for a fact that this movie is going to get picked up just because of the fact that it is a great message. Congratulations on this film.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Right here with Jose Raul Corres. How are you today?
Very good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me here.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the film that you participated in this film festival.
I think one of the parts that I like, if not the best part about the movie, is that it's made here in San Antonio. It's made by friends, for friends. It shows just a little bit of the high level, of the high level caliber that the San Antonio can offer, and I was just very proud, because I hope you have the opportunity to come out and watch it, because it's quite an amazing film. But yes, I think that the part that I like the most is that it was made here in town and it was for this.
Wonderful. How many films have you done already?
I done 7, The one I produced last year and I wrote and I starred in it too. Last year won the audience award of the San Antonio Film Festival last year. It's called Coloniales.
Felicidades.
Muchas gracias.
Nice. What advice would you give everyone out there that dreams to be a producer, director, writer, that would like to get in the film industry?
Start. Just start. Just anything. You can make a movie with your phone. You can make a movie with an old camera. Just start. And the more you fail, the more you're gonna learn, the better you're gonna get. And I promise you that the beauty of it is, it's the actual journey. I mean, you can make a movie any day, but it's just like everything that happens throughout the journey. That's what makes it so much more enjoyable.
Well, I just cannot believe all the success that you've had.
Thank you.
It seems that you're very passionate about everything that you're doing, and most of all, that you believe in yourself. I think that the key of success is believing within yourself that you can do it. If you set your mind, you can do it, you're going to get it done.
Absolutely, yes. I think that's the key. The key is knowing that I'm not going to be perfect, you're not going to be perfect, but to not get discouraged along the way, because you'll make it eventually.
Eventually, you're going to make it. So get up and just go for it.
Everyone that's in the film industry, it's a walking billboard for what we do here. So everyone that's involved in the film industry in San Antonio should be promoting this. San Antonio should be a collaborative city, not a competitive city. We should all work together. That's the advice I give.
Beautiful advice. Well, congratulations. And we are going to go ahead and keep on interviewing, because we have so many talent right here. It is exciting of what's happening right here at the Tobin Center. Thank you. And we are right here with Michael Roth. All right, so tell us a little bit about what part are you playing at the film festival?
So I have a documentary that is called Adapt, and it's graciously, I love that it's in this San Antonio Film Festival, and I'm just over the moon that I'm part of this all.
All right, so what inspired to do that?
I was a Special Olympics coach. It's about the Special Olympics. I was a Special Olympics coach for 7 years, and I always had the idea of making a documentary about it. And then just working with a team that I documented, I decided it was time to make the jump and do that.
And do that. All right, so how did you get started?
I got started, it's very bare bones crew. It was me, another producer, a couple people in the district that were very helpful, and then I had a director of photography. Post-production, I only had about 4 people working on post-production, so just getting in the district and making it happen.
Is this your first one?
This is my first major festival, yes. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, so what is your feedback of everything that's happening right here at the Tobin Center?
I mean, the location is absolutely stunning. The people are some of the nicest I've met in a very long time, if not ever. And the directors, Adam, and it's just out of this world, just from start to finish.
What advice would you give everybody out there that wants to get in the film industry?
Don't take no for an answer, and jump in and go full throttle, because no one's going to invite you to do this. You just have to do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Just go out there and get it done. Well, congratulations on all the wonderful work, all the great effort, for believing in yourself, and for supporting everything that has to do with the film industry right here in the heart of San Antonio.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. Well, we have right here Mr. and Mrs. Belbert. How are you today?
We're well, thank you.
Very well, ma'am, very well.
All right, so I know that you guys came here to watch one of the films. Mm-hmm. What was your experience right here in the Tobin Center?
Well, we were lucky enough to watch The Golden Girls of Texas. It was a film that was written, produced, and directed by our friend, Yolanda Ayala, and we didn't know exactly what to expect. We hadn't got any preview of the film or any idea, but we were pleasantly surprised, and we were really proud of the effort that she did, and we enjoyed the film, actually.
Every single film that is playing right here at the film festival has been amazing. The feedback from everyone is exciting, and everyone is loving every bit of it, and I got news for you. For the next year, celebrating the 30th year of the San Antonio Film Festival, it is going to be out of this world. I just finished interviewing the CEO, founder, Mr. Rocha, and just gave us the notification that next year is even going to get better. So it is always a beautiful feeling to be right here in our hometown and see the growth of everything that is happening, especially around the film industry. But I want you to tell me a little bit about your business.
Matthew and I, we co-own Aquatat Swim Schools. We have 4 locations throughout San Antonio. We are fully dedicated to saving children's lives by teaching a lifetime skill such as swimming.
And for how long have you been doing that?
11 years.
That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. All right, so what else would you like to tell the whole entire world that is watching tonight about the experience of everything that you have experienced here?
Well, I just encourage people next year to, if you don't get to come this year, then next year definitely check out these films. The films are obviously by a lot of them are locals. They're filmed here in San Antonio, made by local individuals, men and women who are locals, who put a lot of effort into films, and it's definitely worth your time to experience their filmmaking.
It is definitely worth your time, and if you did not make it through this year, next year is going to be even better, much better. Well, thank you very much for taking a few moments to come here and give me a few words about the experience of the movie you watched tonight. Are you going to come back and watch some more?
Absolutely. Can't
yes,
wait. Ma'am.
Well, thank you so much for giving me a few moments and dedicating a few words.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Okay, I'm right here with my beautiful Deanne Marcel. Okay, Deanne Marcel, who do we have right here in the red carpet?
Today we have Patty Corus, and she is the star of False and Baseless.
All right, so I want you to tell us a little bit about the experience of all the excitement that is happening right here at the Towing Center.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. Actually today has been an incredible day for all the filmmakers in San Antonio. I was able to be fortunate enough to be a part of the emotional showcase, my film False and Baseless, directed by Robert Cantu. It has been just an incredible piece of work by all of the San Antonio filmmakers and other filmmakers from other nations. And it really is just an incredible way to bring everybody together to tell different narratives, tell different stories, and give that voice of the people a voice, honestly.
Give the voice of the people and be the voice of the people. Deanne Marcel, I have always said, I love being the voice of the community of San Antonio and worldwide. Why? Because through the voice is how we learn. Through the voice is how we hear. And through the voice is how we give, because our messages are always very important. What do you think, Deanne Marcel?
I think that it's an amazing experience to be here. I saw your film. I think you're doing amazing things. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me, and thank you everybody for being a part of the community or supporting the community. And let's keep San Antonio rocking.
Let's keep San Antonio rocking. Thank you.
We have Scott List, and he is the writer and director of Velocity Girl.
That's right. So I want you to tell us a little bit about your film.
Well, Velocity Girl is about this troubled teen girl here. She's from the city, and her mom gets thrown in jail, and she's forced to go live with extended family who she doesn't know, who live in the country. So we have an aunt and uncle who live in the country. The uncle is played by Craig Sheffer. He's you may have recognized him from One Tree Hill, River Runs Through It, The Program. Most recently on American Horror Story is a well-known actor. Ivana Danforth plays Chloe in the movie, and Cole Springer, he's a local talent. He's from Hondo, where we actually filmed the country scenes and everything. So we filmed here in San Antonio and in Hondo.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations. We are honored and we are proud of all the hard work that you have done and put together. Thank you so much for giving us a few words.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we are right here with producers, directors, writers from the film La Entrega. How are you today, señor?
Great, and you?
Wonderful. What is your name?
Jerry Romo.
Jerry Romo. And what part do you play in the movie?
So I act as an evil person in this film, and then a little executive production, so I got to play both roles.
A little bit of both worlds. And your name?
My name is Ricky Gonzalez.
And what do you play in this movie?
I don't play anything. I was just carrying pizzas for everybody, and I direct the film. I'm the director.
You are the director of the film. Wonderful. So I've heard wonderful things about this film. What inspired you to direct this film and put it all together?
Well, basically the script was put together by Jose Raul, but we wanted to make an accent on human trafficking. And initially that was the idea, and he built the script based on that. He modified it, and every time we were trying to make a point, that is something that right now the media is talking about that, and we wanted to make that impression too. So I think we worked. The first thing is that we took only 30 days to produce the film and put it together. So that was something like unbelievable for the team. But Jose Raul had the script beforehand, and then we worked towards that.
Okay, Diane Marcel, can you tell me a little bit about who we have back there with you?
Yes.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about.
My name is Rafael Menier, and I'm one of the actors in the movie. I'm the bad guy.
That's awesome. And who do we have here?
My name is Jose Raul Corres, and I wrote the movie, and I play a small little part in the middle of the film.
That's awesome. What inspired you to write the movie about human trafficking?
Well, it's a really tough topic, and it deals with two things. Of course, human trafficking, but also deals with the situation happening in the border. All of us are from Mexico. And
Adam Ortiz, CEO and founder of Livestream Media. How are you today, Adam?
Fantastic. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, Adam. First of all, I want to thank you for all the support and for everything that you have done, and also for being the voice around the world with Livestream Media. Bonita Productions could not do it without you and your lovely wife, Arlene. But today, I have a very important question to ask Adam Ortiz. So the word is out right here in San Antonio that Adam Ortiz with Livestream Media has the sexiest toy that he is now presenting to San Antonio, Texas. Tell me a little bit about your new toy.
All right. Pretty much what Arlene and I did is we bought a huge 19-foot by 9-foot LED video wall, which we named her Letty.
Letty is the name. All right. How big is it?
19 feet by 9 foot. I would say the size of this big old backdrop.
19 feet long by 9 feet tall.
Yes.
All right, Adam. So tell me a little bit about how is it that you're going to operate this beautiful Letty of yours?
All right. So the plan is to have our own concerts, conferences, sporting events. I mean, our slogan is, if you can dream it, we can stream it. So we'll put iMag on there. We could put backgrounds, backdrops, use it for music videos. Virtually anything.
Anything is possible. If you can dream it, we can stream it. And Bonita Productions is so honored to go out there and market it and put it out there to the world, because we've got New York right here in our own backyard of San Antonio, Texas, with this Letty beautiful screen. Okay, so if you are interested in having a beautiful quinceañera, if you're having a concert, if you want to have your own Super Bowl where you can say, I've got the biggest screen in the house, Adam Ortiz is the gentleman with Livestream Media to contact, because that it is available now. And I believe that you are going to go ahead and already put it in different locations like universities.
Correct.
So it is used for every single purpose that they could display 19 feet by 9 feet, correct?
Yes, correct.
Wow, Adam, wow. So it is the kind of a screen that you could put up in one day, correct?
Yes.
And you tear it down?
Yes.
And then you could put it up in different locations.
Correct.
So it is a portable, beautiful screen. So if you are interested on finding out all the details, please don't hesitate to go to bonitaproductions.com, and you're going to get all the details. And if you want to book an appointment, don't hesitate to book your appointment. Anything else you want to add to this, Adam?
Nope. Again, if you can dream it, we can stream it.
If you can dream it, you can stream it. Bonita Productions right here with Livestream Media. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.